Everyone who has visited Korea knows about makgeolli. The sweet milky substance has many fans. Often, many foreigners who fall in love with makgeolli return to their home countries and are faced with a conundrum. Where can I get makgeolli? Well, if you're not near the one makgeolli brewery in the US or a major city, then you're out of luck. Or you can make it at home. Makgeolli is pretty simple to make, much easier than beer or wine. You only need a few basic ingredients for a simple recipe. The first thing you'll need to do is weigh out 1 kilo of rice. There are 2 types of rice used to make makgeolli: chopsal, which is opaque, sticky rice, and mepsal, which is clearer and not as sticky. Here we're going to use mepsal. The next thing you'll need to do is wash the rice. Make sure you don't grind the rice while washing it. Just gently rake your hands through the rice. Wash until the water runs clear or close enough. Then soak the rice for 2 to 3 hours. After it's done soaking, you can now drain the rice. Make sure you get all the rice bits out. Then leave it to drain for a half an hour to make sure all the water is purged. Now you're ready to steam. Add water to your steamer. Then add the steamer basket. You'll see it has really big holes. So, to block these holes, you're going to use a wet hemp cloth. Line the steamer basket with the wet hemp cloth. You're going to steam the rice for 40 minutes, but don't start the clock until you see steam rising from the top of your steamer. Once your rice is done steaming, you can take it out of the steamer and lay it out to cool down. You don't want to add the other ingredients until the rice is about 25 degrees Celsius. At this time, you can sterilize your brew vessel using either 70% alcohol or your preferred sterilizer. Now that your rice is cool, you can add the other ingredients to your brew vessel. First, you're going to add nuruk. In the States, nuruk is hard to find. You might find it as amylase enzyme. Then you're going to add your water. You can vary the amount of nuruk in water. If you add more water, your brew is going to be more sour. If you add less, it'll be sweeter. Now that all your ingredients are added, carefully massage the water into the rice. Don't stop until all the rice kernels have fully absorbed the water. When you're done, let the brew vessel sit for 5 days. On the first and second day, make sure you stir it twice a day. Now it's been about 5 days. How do you know that it's ready? First, look and listen. Look to make sure that there's no bubbles bubbling up on the side. Then open it up and listen for crackling popping sounds. That means that the yeasts are still working and you need to give it some time. Another thing that you can do is take some of the top rice grains and see if they're mushy. If they're mushy, then you're ready to go ahead and filter. Now you're ready to start filtering. You need a bowl, a filter bag. In this case, we're using a dry cleaning bag that was purchased new and washed, and then used as a filter bag. Friends have also used stockings too, but make sure you wash them first. Just pour pour all of your brew in. Now just take the filter bag and gently squeeze all the makgeolli out. Squeeze until you can't see any more liquid coming out of the filter bag. Now you can bottle it. But is this makgeolli? What you really have now is called wonju. Wonju is typically 12 to 15% alcohol, whereas makgeolli is typically 6 to 8%. You can water your wonju down to make it a little bit sweeter, since it'll be a bit sour. Also, if you let it sit, it will separate into two parts. The top part is called chungju, and the bottom part is called takju. Takju can be watered down and sugared as well. When you're done, you'll see that you have some rice left over. This is called suljigami. Suljigami can be used for many other things, from bread to ice cream. If you think up a new way to use suljigami, tell us about it at Makgeolli Lab. Thanks for watching.